Here is where I make money on eBay. I sell physical media. I actually did not sell a book in the last 24 hours. I sold a CD lot, a CD, a DVD, a VHS tape, and two DVDs together. So this is everything that sold. It was a nice, most of them sold yesterday. Today is February 26th, Wednesday, February 26th, 2025. But four of these sold yesterday, and one, the CD, sold this morning. So let's talk about the CD lot first. I've talked about this before in terms of, is it worth it selling CD lots? And it depends on what you're putting together. It depends on your patience level, and it depends on the space you have. So this is an example of something that I'm not currently going to be putting together. This is a Celine Dion CD lot. There's 12 of them. They're all different titles. Oops. When you get CDs in bulk, whether you get them in pallets, gaylords, or you just, find them in bulk locally through OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, etc., you're going to come across certain artists frequently, and she's one of them. She sold, I'm sure she sold over 100 million CDs, like easily, but definitely tens of millions of CDs over her career. So there's going to be lots and lots of Celine Dion. So you have a decision. You can either not deal with them in the sense of like pull the disc, do loose CD lots, toss them, or you can put them together and create a lot. So this is 12. 12 of them I sold it for $19.99 plus shipping. It took, I don't know exactly how long, but probably a few months. But it does take up a little space because it's 12 of them. And for me personally, I have the patience. I have, access to large quantities of CDs. However, I don't have the space right now to warrant, putting together a Celine Dion CD set because I know I'm not going to get that much, and it's going to still take a while to get enough together. So this is only 12. If you can get 20, 25, 30, if there's that many of hers, then you can look at a lot more money, right? Even by 20, over 20, between 20 and 25 of her CDs, different titles, different CDs, different records, I guess. And you can do better with how much you get for the whole lot. But it's something to consider, right? So if you have the space, if you have the patience, if you have access to lots of CDs. So I won't be doing that one. A lot of these CD lots that I put together, I'm going to be looking more for the higher profit CD lots that make more sense, and just individual CDs to sell on eBay. So that was a sale. This one came in this morning. This is from, believe it or not, this is from 2021. It was a local buy of $25. This sold for 13 and change, free shipping. Ended up making $6 and change profit off of it, but it's been sitting for quite a while. Just an example of one of those free shipping items that I'm selling off now with the promotion that I'm running. 44% at this point. This one I bought is called, this VHS tape, Bad Boat, or Bad Boats 2. And it's about drag boats, I guess they're called. This is from, it doesn't have a date. I'm not sure what year this is from. But this is from 2023. I found it in October of 2023. I bought this in a thrift store, and I sold it for $15 plus shipping, so I made $10 and change after all is said and done. Not a great flip in terms of how fast it took or how much I made, but nonetheless, it still brings in money. And then this was a great sale called The Olive Harvest. Rare movie, rare DVD. I sold this. I actually bought this in May of last year for $75 in a big lot of easily a couple hundred DVDs. And I continue to sell these. So this one sold for $39.99 plus shipping. So look out for this one. It's going to be super rare. One of those that's, there's just not going to be very many copies of it. But if you happen to come across it, $40 sale, that was great. This I told you about. I purchased this as part of a lot for $15 back in this month, actually, February 6th. And when I looked these up, I realized that they were worth some money. So I had some other stuff in the lot, of course, but this is the first ones from that lot that sold on eBay. Both these together sold for $39.99 plus shipping. If you come across the Guyver or the Guyver 2, um, they're worth some money, especially if you can put them together. I think this one alone is like 25 to 30. This one's a little less, but it's a great sale. Sold pretty quick. I watched this movie. It has Mark Hamill. It's a pretty awful movie. It's like a sci-fi horror monster kind of movie. Um, you know, there he is, Mark Hamill. But anyway, so that was a really good sale. So have your eyes open for those. I've never seen those before, so they're pretty rare. But this kind of weird stuff, if I saw it out in the wild, just the Guyver, I'd immediately look it up. So this should pique your interest in these kind of covers, these kind of weird looking movies tend to be generally valuable. The other thing I want to talk about is these are all sales in the spreadsheet from those 5 pallets of CDs that I picked up a few years ago, and I was talking about months ago about finishing off. If you're new to the channel, I purchased these from somebody who had already scanned them for FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, for Prime offers. And these were all the CDs. Well, these are the ones that sold on eBay, but there was 5 pallets worth, and all those CDs were CDs that they didn't want to sell either. They weren't going to do merchant field, they weren't going to do eBay, they don't have a store like I do, so I bought them. All 5 of the pallets were free. It's just that I had to pay for shipping, or delivery rather. They delivered them to me for it ended up being $4.25 for all 5 of them. It wasn't, it was kind of far, but it wasn't super far. Like I don't even know if it was 90 miles, 60, 70 miles away. But nonetheless, anyway, I paid $4.25 for all of them, and these are all of the ones that I've sold only on eBay. I also sold some on Amazon, and I found tons to put in my store. But let's just talk about eBay. I paid $4.25 for them. Again, guys, these were scanned for Amazon for FBA. If it didn't have a barcode, they didn't scan it. If it had the incorrect barcode, unscannable, they wouldn't scan it. So Celine Dion is one of the most current ones that I sold. Those Starbucks CDs, look, Williams-Sonoma CD lot. This one I talked about, Jubal, sold for $30, $19.99. $45 was a lot. Anyway, so there's a bunch of different ones. So when you add up all of this is the profits, the net profit. I have so far have profited $3,288.20 just on eBay alone, and that is with 148 sales. Now, some of these are lots, some of them are individual CDs. But just to give you an example of this kind of bulk buy and the kind of potential money you can make off of it is really great. So they were able to get through all those CDs super fast for Amazon, but they left a lot of money behind. And of course, for me, it's different because I have a store, so I can use a lot of the other CDs for, to put in my store basically as a new inventory. So just understand, even though somebody is ahead of you scanning through CDs, books, DVDs, for Amazon, it doesn't mean that there's still not a lot of money to be made there. Maybe they're only doing FBA. Maybe they have a certain, profit minimum, like $20, $25, $30, $15, whatever it is, and they're passing on everything else, and they're not looking at the stuff that doesn't have a barcode because they want to just get through it fast. Guarantee you, if you learn what sells and what doesn't, you can go behind them, go through what they've gone through, and still find profit, especially if you're selling on eBay and Amazon. I've done it for years and still sell on Amazon. Don't like selling on Amazon, but I can continue to do it. It's a pain in the butt having to deal with all of the all of the, people who want to just win the sale no matter what, no matter how much profit they suck out of the item. It's all about the price. That's all that matters on Amazon. On eBay, it's about the price, the condition, and the photos that you put up, right? Unless you're doing stock photos, then it doesn't matter, but I don't recommend that, especially for the higher dollar stuff. You take your photos and people take a look at it. They know what they're getting. Of course, keywords are important as well. But anyway, so just keep that in mind, that just because there's someone that went through, thousands of CDs, I still was able to find thousands of dollars of profit in there, and guarantee you I'm going to sell dozens, if not more, CDs from that source. So that profit will continue to go up, and that's how you make money. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with scanning and being fast about it, but if you can scan fast, and you can also know what sells on eBay, and then you have a really potent, you don't have to go to 10 thrift stores. You can go to 2 or 3 and find as much, if not more, profit than they're going to find going to 8 or 10 thrift stores, only selling on Amazon. Trust me, learn it, learn both marketplaces, learn the data, and you can find a lot of profit where other people just don't even see it, that it's blind to them, basically. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.